Mike Sports Vibes, balling. Y'all know those vibes. Y'all know those vibes. Y'all know those vibes. Let's talk some Sixer basketball. Now, listen, y'all. I don't know. I might be the most, I said this before, y'all. I might be the most delusional Sixer fan in America, maybe in the whole world, because I don't know why I have this little slim bit of hope, just a little bit of hope. And I'm thinking about the Heat. Remember when the Heat was a play-in team and they got far in the playoffs? They barely got into the play-in tournament. I'm thinking about that, y'all, and I feel like we have more talent than that Heat team had. But the difference is the coaching and the mindset. So we'll see. But I have hope because Joel Embiid. I'm hearing some news that he might be back. Hopefully against the Hornets, the next game that the Sixers play, which is tomorrow, which is Friday. And I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. If Joel Embiid comes back, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people are not going to, a lot of the doubters, including myself, are going to be proven wrong. And I hope I am proven wrong. But let's get straight to it. Andre Drummond has spoken and he has said, and I guess this was in practice Thursday, right? He said he's answering questions about players getting comfortable in their roles on the team. In the recent 5-2 stretch, Drummond said the following. This is what Drummond said, y'all. Not me. Not me. I wish I was at the practice. I wish I had those kind of connections, but I don't got those kind of connections. But this is what Drummond said. He said, thankfully, Paul George is back and fully healthy, so he's a big help for us. He said, I'm sure Joe will be tomorrow too. We should have a full strength roster tomorrow and go from there. Now, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit like, yo, is this really happening? He also said, our goal is to wrap these guys in bubble wrap to keep them from injuries, man, because we need everyone. Just looking forward to a great game tomorrow. Looking forward to having everybody back and really trying to build chemistry. He said, I'm not speaking for that man. He's talking about Joe, right? He said, I'm not speaking for that man. He looked fine at practice the past 2 days. Let's go. Talk that talk, baby. He's looking good at practice, man. From that fracture sinus, already looking good. He's a grown man, so whatever he decides to do is on him. I'm just saying, he looks ready to play to me. That's why I said it. Now, I love how Andre Drummond is saying what he's saying and how he's saying it because he's standing on business and he's a stand-up man because he could have backtracked a little bit. No, he said, man, he looked good to me. You know what I mean? Otherwise, he looked good to me. He needs to play. That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm calling it. And I hope Joel Embiid, 2-time scoring champion, right? He is a former MVP. Now he's a gold medalist, one of the greatest Philadelphia 76er players of all time. And before I really start getting into this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's definitely going down. We're going live for almost every single Sixer game this season, so join the YouTube family. But I also want to talk, man, this is Sixers Talk with your boy, man. I also want to talk about the standings, right? The Eastern Conference standings, you know, we're not that far off. You know what I mean? We're not that far off from possibly getting to that 6th seed. You know what I'm saying? You know, we are 8-16, right? And we're not in the play-in tournament, none of that. But if we get on a little bit of a winning streak, the 6th seed, they're 13-11. That's the Miami Heat. Bro, that's not that far up, yo. We still got 60 games left. So, bro, I'm just doing the math, man. I know I might sound crazy, but if everybody could get healthy, bro, and we could build some team chemistry for once in this season, yo, we could do some damage in the Eastern Conference. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna stick it. I'm just gonna stay right there. I'm just gonna say that, and hopefully the Sixers prove all the doubters wrong and they do a good job because I just want to win for once, bro. I ain't never get to witness a championship. You know what I mean? Being a Sixer fan. You know what I mean? So, but the standings, what else? The Cavaliers are still in first. They're 23-4. The Boston Celtics, Boo! They're 21-5. The New York stinking Knicks is 16-10. The Orlando Magic is 17-11. The stinking Bucks is 14-11. You know what I mean? But yeah, we have a lot of work to do, but I think we can do it. I think we can accomplish what I think. I just want to just be optimistic, y'all. That's all. I just want to be optimistic. But another thing, right? I got a question for y'all. Because can Tyrese Maxey and Paul George play like they did last game against the Hornets? And the easy answer, because Tyrese Maxey had 40 points, Paul George had 33 points. Paul George from three, he was 3 of 9. Wow, like that's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna just say that. He had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. That man was balling. Paul George, PG 8. Now, Tyrese Maxey, this man shot 6 of 12 from 3, 50% from 3, bro. Man, that is a breath of fresh air because Tyrese Maxey, for some games, he looked like he looked like Ben Simmons shooting the 3 because Ben Simmons he never shot the 3. It was that bad. It was as if he was Ben Simmons shooting the 3 because he couldn't make no threes for a couple of games. But I love that he's starting to get into the rhythm and he's making his shots. But Tyrese Maxey was straight up balling. Tyrese Maxey had 5 assists, 4 steals, y'all. He was in the passing lanes. He also had 5 rebounds. Now, can Paul George and Tyrese Maxey continue this trend? The easy answer is, of course they can. But the realistic answer is, it's a nah, bruh. It's a nah.
Nah, bruh.
It ain't happening.
Nah.
Tyrese Maxey ain't going to be scoring 40 points a game. Paul George ain't going to be scoring 33 points a game. Now, more realistically, because they're not going to have to do it when Joel Embiid comes back. That's for one. For two, we know Paul George ain't going to be scoring 33 points a game. He'll have his moments where he can do that. I would be okay if Paul George averages between 20 points, and 25 points a game. I'd be cool when it comes to the points. The rebounds are coming because he's a very good rebounder and he's a very good passer. I didn't know he was that good of a facilitator of the basketball. I didn't know that. And of course, he's good on defense as well. But if he could get me between 20 and 25 points, I'm cool with that. When it comes to Tyrese Maxey, pretty much the same, honestly. Between I say 23 to 27 points a game, I'm cool with that, man. I just love the fact that Tyrese Maxey on the defensive side of the ball is stepping up in a big way. So people got to start talking about Tyrese Maxey and his defense. I'm not saying he's a shutdown. He's not a Drew Holiday. He's not an Alex Caruso and all that. But he's actually pretty good at defense. He's getting better, I should say. I'm not saying he's on that top level, y'all. Don't come at me in the comments now. But all in all, this is Sixer Talk with your boy Mike Sports, vibes, balling, and make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down, man. Have a wonderful night. I'm out.